So hey, this is going to be my race recap video for Anaheim 2, and let's just get right into it. Let's start with the 250s because it wasn't as exciting. Christian Craig seems to have everybody covered in that class. He got out second in the start. Excuse me. He passed Freeze early, and he was gone. That was it. Mosman came up, got into second, and eventually Lawrence got into third. And my feelings on that class is Christian Craig is definitely the class of the field there. He's got everybody covered. He's so much faster in the whoops, and he's just overall has more experience than anybody else. Right now, I'm kind of feeling bad for Hunter Lawrence because he just doesn't. Yeah, he's putting in all the effort, but he's not getting the results just because of the class. Everything's pretty tight right now. And Mosman is impressing me. Mosman is definitely fast. He's already got that win. He maybe kind of backed into it a little bit, but definitely had, he's got speed. He's up there, and he's someone to be reckoned with in the future. So I'm going to leave that there. That basically is your title contenders at this point. Everyone else has just crashed their brains out. Swole has crashed out, missed a whole round. Joe Shimoda is pretty fast at times, but tends to end up on the ground through the course of a race. I think he'll get his racecraft around, but yeah, he's out of it now 2 points wise. So basically your title contenders are Lawrence, Mosman, and Craig. And Craig's the class of the field. So in the 450s, 450s have been a little bit crazy this year. So let's start off with that. So your winners are Tomac, Anderson, and Sexton, your top three. Tomac really got a decent start this race, came up pretty quick and basically was gone. Anderson got a decent start, Kenny got out front and got the whole, was out there anyways, pretty good. Anderson coming through the field, through a sand section, left-hand turn, came together with Roxon. So I'm going to put it out there for you guys into the comments and see what you want. I want to start a discussion about this if anyone's interested. Please do it in the comment section. But I feel it was fair racing. Anderson is aggressive, no doubt. And Kenny tends to ride clean, very clean. But the turn itself, he went to the very outside line and left the inside open. And when you're dealing with sand, the lines they're not always permanent per se. So at the end of that section, the two lines came together. And again, somehow for another week, Anderson and Roxon are coming together. And unfortunately, Roxon's been getting the short end of that stick. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Further down the line, in fourth place was Ferrandis. He had a good night, just came up through the field. He got a decent start and just kind of, the field is fast and thick, and it's hard, to get forward once you've got a little bit of gap from the start. So I feel like he's on par. He's doing well. A little bit down in the points, but not ridiculous. And yeah, he just needs to work on his starts a little bit and the beginning of the race. Like his intensity at the beginning. He's good at coming through the field later on, but he has to have that intensity right from the start in the 450s. They gap people so fast in that 450 group. And in fifth place, for like the third week, I think it is Malcolm Stewart, Mookie. He got an excellent start. Everyone's been saying, he's got to get the start. I don't really know what happened. I don't have an answer. I think it's just the competition. The competition is so fast. It's been a while since he's been up there. I think he was running in second there for a while. Second and third, right in that area. And he held his own for a while. But then, you got the Tomacs coming through, the Andersons coming through. And anyways, he ended up, at the end of it all, ended up in 5th place. And I think that's respectable. He's looking this year, it seems like, for the long run. And everybody in the top, well, Eli's got a gap of about 7 or 8 points now. So he's higher, but from 2nd to 6th place, you could throw a blanket over him. I think it's only like an 8 or 10 point spread in that area. And then after that, it's just dropped off. So getting back to the race, Roczen was out front, or, was pulling pretty good. And just another scenario where he is just having the worst luck this year. I mean, he does have his 1 win, but I think he's down almost 20 points or something like that now, and ended up finishing the night after his incident with Anderson in 13th place. He just wasn't the same rider after getting hit. I think he, with all his injuries and all his problems and with the bad luck he's having this year, I think, I don't want to say he ever gave up. He doesn't give up. I just think he got back so far that he just realized tonight was total salvage mode. Just, stay up on 2 wheels and finish the night out. It was really unfortunate because I'm a big Roczen fan. He's my guy along with Mookie. But yeah, that wasn't very good. I saw at one point they said that he had stopped over and just pulled off. He had so much sand still in his goggles that he had to get it out. It was shaking around in there. So let's hope for better days for Roczen. Hopefully he can at least get some more wins. I think title-wise, he's probably out of it at this point unless something major happens at the top. Okay, so that I'm going to recap the top 5 real quick. So Tomac, Anderson, Sexton, Ferrandis, and Malcolm Stewart. Here's the bottom 10, or the bottom 5 of that 10. Marvin, Barcia, Webb, Wilson, McElrath, finish that off, the top 10. I'm going to give a little bit of love to McElrath. He's really getting some great starts, and I feel like with a little bit of luck and a little bit more experience throughout the year, we might see this guy a little bit more up there in the 5-6 area. He's definitely showing me something. I made a little note about Plessinger. Plessinger was running great, man. And lap 2, boom, crash off the side of the track. I'm not even sure if he made it back on at the end of the night. I saw him walking they showed him walking a little funny later on. I hope he's not injured. But, man, when that guy can keep it together, he's another one that's fast. I see him getting podiums if he's not injured through the end of the year. Maybe 1 or 2 podiums. I don't know that I feel like he could win a race, but we'll see. I'd love to see what he's going to do at Daytona if he makes it that far. Yep, and that's it. That's basically about all I got for this race. I'm definitely curious of what you guys think about the hard racing this year with all the incidents, like, with, Barcia's in his own planet. I think he rubs everybody that he tries to pass. So we'll take him kind of as a grain of salt. But Anderson has been aggressive, but I don't think he's been dirty. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think about Roczen, just bad luck. I don't know what to say further than that. He just hasn't had it going his way this year. And luck is racing. You need a little bit of luck on your side sometimes. And I didn't mention it. Let's go back to this. What do you guys think about Webb? Webb has been hanging around, but those points are starting to get away. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure where he is. I didn't look to see where he is in the actual point standing, but I want to say he's in that 5, 6, 7 area where it's only 10 points back or so. But yeah, he can't just keep letting this slide if he wants to get his title like he has in the past. I look at him and I don't see him riding the same. I wouldn't say that he's injured, but I think he's a little off. He seems to be having problems with that bike. in the off season they were saying how great it was and it was going to be better for him in the whoops, but I'm not seeing it. He still seems to be a little slow in the whoops, and overall is while he's hanging around, he's been off compared to last couple of years. Just a niche. And I think he can't wait around. He's going to have to pull the trigger here pretty soon and really put it out there to get some of these points back, or Eli's going to be gone. Eli's riding consistent, and it seems like to me he's hardly even trying till tonight. He really put it out there tonight. He was going fast, but yeah, it's kind of coming. It seems like the title's falling his way almost. I know it's early and things can happen, but he's one of the guys that you definitely can count on to be there all the way to the end. So, all right, so that's it. Just another race recap, quick video for you guys, and I'll catch you next time.